Tonight we're hearing from a man who spends his free time fighting human trafficking in a very unique way.
He's part of a group of men who want to use peer pressure in a way to deter other men who go to illegal massage parlors for sex. Now, I sat down with a member of a group called Project 721 about the lengths they go to try to put an end to this epidemic.
This man we'll call Travis drives around Charlotte on a mission. He's one of about a dozen men who gather data on what they call illicit massage parlors. He agreed to talk to me in shadow.
Based off of online forums, based off of reviews that we are able to find are places that are posing as massage parlors but are actually selling sex.
They call their effort Project 721. They believe their work can help to end human trafficking.
We're a group of volunteers. It's really our heart to see these places shut down and that the women that are enslaved in them be removed.
The group targets specific businesses after reviewing online chatter that Travis says suggests something more is going on inside. So he says they go park outside the businesses and take pictures of people coming and going at all hours of the day. Then they post it on social media. Travis says exposing men can be a big deterrent.
They're very cautious when it comes to their reputation, and so many of them, if they even think that they're going to be caught, be it cheating on a spouse, be it seen by an employer, then they will not frequent these places.
Mark Blackwell runs Justice Ministries, a nonprofit that helps human trafficking survivors. He says erotic massage parlors have always been a concern. He sees value in Project 721.
These community members are really just collecting data on these locations. How many of them are there? What's the chatter online? You know, what's when customers go in, how long are they there? Only 20 minutes, that's a short massage. They're open till midnight. All these things that are peculiar.
Blackwell says the numbers show they might be having an impact.
So I think it's effective. And the numbers that we've seen when, 3 years ago there was 51 locations and now there's only 31. That's a 39% decrease.
Project 721 volunteers insist they follow the law when collecting information and share what they find with police. Travis says it's worth it to shine a light on a serious problem.
The idea of thinking of these women being entrapped and used for sexual services multiple times a day against their will is just horrific. And so I'm not one who can just sit and do nothing.
Now, CMPD, of course, has a human trafficking unit with officers who monitor illegal massage parlors. Of course, they never want people to take the law into their own hands, and they stress that photos taken outside of businesses do not equal proof of what's going on inside those businesses. Now, if you or someone you know is at risk of human trafficking, we urge you to call for help. The phone number for the hotline is 1-888-373-7888, or you can text to 233-733. You can also find a list of resources on our WSOC News app.